Chow here, and Sally. So, yeah, johnchow.com. And welcome to another episode of Driving with Chow.
And Sally.
And Sally. Okay, Driving with Chow and Sally. Yeah. We're on our way to BCD Tofu House for a little tofu because, well, Sally and I, we went to Big Bear last week. And Yesterday, we just got back. And we want to go for tofu because Big Bear, amazing enough, don't have tofu. Figure that out why.
No Chinese.
No Chinese, yeah, maybe. No Chinese food. Anyway, what I want to talk to you about is thinking versus doing. You see, we're coming up to the end of the year. It's only a few more days before New Year's. And we're going to be in the New Year's. And that's when people start thinking about New Year's resolution. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and make more money, etc., etc., etc. But let's examine it a little closely. Why rewind the clock back to, stop that. Let's rewind the clock back to the start of this year when you were probably in the same situation where you're going to make a New Year's resolution, say you're going to do this, you're going to do that. Now the question, did you do it? Did you do it? Be honest now. Chances are you probably thought about doing it. In fact, you probably thought for the whole year what you were going to do to make more money, start a blog, etc., etc., etc. Right? But the thing is, for the average person, or for most people spend more time thinking about doing something than actually doing it. You know, does it sound familiar? You know, how many of you have been thinking about starting a blog since last year? How many of you have been thinking about making more money online, getting into internet marketing, all that kind of stuff, but actually haven't done it? Stop that, Sally. Yeah, that's right. Sally's this is going to be a very distracting episode, as you can see. But anyway, back on topic. Right? The bottom line is most people spend more time thinking about something than actually doing it. And if this is you, I can offer a few pieces of advice. First of all, stop thinking. Seriously, stop thinking and just do it. Because when you actually start doing it, you'll find that it's really wasn't really worth thinking about. People overanalyze, they overthink. They keep the big picture in mind, the end goal. They look at everything I have to do. Oh, I want to start a blog. I need to do this. I need to do that. No. You want to start a blog? The only thing you need to do is take that first step. See, everything starts with the first step. You want to start thinking, take the first step. Ask yourself, what's the first thing I have to do to start on this journey? And do that first step. Don't think about the second step, the third step, fourth step, because it's going to be hundreds and hundreds of steps. Do the first step, and then the rest will follow. See, most people don't even do the first step. As a result, they just sit back and they just keep thinking about it. And they'll think about it forever. They'll be thinking about it. I have friends who's been thinking about starting a blog since the time I started a blog back in 2006. They're still thinking about it today. If they have taken the first step, the blog may be as big as mine now. So, what is our first step? Stop thinking. And I'll give you some example of what you can do right now to take that first step. Right? Example, you can, let's say, begin by liking my video. How's that sound? That's a good first step, right, Sally? Like my video, like her video too. I was like, sit down. Sit down, right? Yeah, like my video. Comment on the video. Say you like it. Tell me what you like. You want to start a blog? Here's the first step. Go to hostgator.com and order a web hosting package. There's your first step. Not difficult. No need to think about it. Hostgator.com, choose a package, order it. You already have a blog up? Write the first blog post. First step, write the first blog post.
It's so easy.
It's so, exactly what I said, it's so easy. You see,
Even I can do it.
Even you can do it, yeah. See, forget about the end goal. I mean, I realize everyone has this big picture of how the blog is going to look and how it's going to be all great, and they're trying to line up all their ducks in a row. Those ducks never line up. You see, when it comes to hitting a target, internet marketing, blogging, making money online is not like a bow and arrow. See, if a bow and arrow, you're trying to hit a target, you got to aim, hit the target dead on. If you're off, then you're off. See, internet marketing is like a missile, a homing missile. You see, a missile, Sally, stop that. What are you doing? A missile finds its target not by aiming at it. It has aiming. A missile is always constantly off course. How a homing missile works is that it's going off course, but along the way, it's constantly making correction. See, it's always off course, but it constantly makes correction until it finally hits the target. And that's what you need to do with making money in internet marketing. You cannot hit the target. You'll be always been constantly going off course, and you'll be making corrections along the way. See, when I first started, I had this grand vision of what was going to be like and how the blog is going to work, how it's going to look. And the truth of the matter is, it looks nothing like that today, because there's always going to be an obstacle on your way. There's always going to be stuff that's going to come up no matter what. There's going to be situations that you haven't thought of, situations that haven't been invented yet, that you're going to have to face with. But the point is, you just keep going forward, knowing that it's going to be in the wrong direction, but you keep correcting course, just like a missile. All right? You're a missile. You're not a bow and arrow. Right? So figure of it that way. And like I said, if you've thought about doing something, there comes a time when you just need to stop thinking. Right? Just stop thinking about it and just do it. Right? We're coming up to, well, there's only a few days left to this year. New Year's is coming up. I know people are going to be making their New Year's resolution and everything.
Dragon!
And I tell you, I got a resolution. It's nothing unless you put action into it. So all you're doing is making a resolution, say, I am going to make $100,000 next year. That's all great and dandy. What are you going to do to create that money? Then what is the first step you need to do? And then do that first step. No matter what it is, just do that first step. 90+% of the people won't even do the first step. They'll just keep thinking about it, and as long as they keep thinking about it, it's nothing more than a dream. You know the difference between a dream and a goal? A goal is a dream with action. Put action into your dream, make it a goal, take that first step, and just stop thinking. All right, this is John and Sally. Hello, yes, that's right. And this will probably be our final episode of Driving with John Chow for this year. Yeah, it will probably be our final episode for this year. We wish you a happy holiday, and we wish you for the best of 2014. And we will see you in the new year. Quit thinking, start doing.